everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Ghost Jason. We are right back here with Hogwarts Legacy. Again. It's been a couple days, mostly because I've been taking a break because the new game came out, so I've been taking a break on this game. It's a good thing because, yeah, it was starting to get... Well, I was just getting a little, itching for something new. Instead of playing the same thing constantly, on this channel, day after day. Well, something new, something, that. So I've been taking a little break off of this game, so, focus on the new game that came out. So, but we are back here, and I am ready for everything else. Yeah, I've done a couple things off, but the one thing that I probably, did the most is I got all these done, which you probably saw in the last video. And that one's a very dangerous one. And everything else. I still love this place. But yeah, we've been through so much. We've done so much in the last episode. And off, I don't know what that sound is over there, but it doesn't drive me a little insane. But yeah, last episode, Sebastian went a little bit too far. Actually, quite a bit too far, actually. Yeah, quite a bit too far, actually. It's, yeah, kind of, overstepped and everything else, so hopefully we can situate that without, you know, whatever, but I think I should, keep my distance from him for a little while. But on that note, Natty needs to call, but before we get into this, I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, stick around, I really do. It'll really help out my channel. Just subscribe, hit that like button, and if you want to be notified for future content when it drops, ring that bell, and let's get into this. Yeah, so Natty needs to talk to us, so I guess we'll go there and see what she wants. Okay, this room looks really good now compared to what it was. I guess let's see what Natty is, because to tell you the truth, I can't remember what she wanted. It's been just about a week since I've actually played this last. I mean, for you guys, it'll probably be a couple days since the last video, but for me, it's been just about a week. So I don't know.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I can't remember what she wanted. Not to mention, I've been recording other stuff a lot lately, like the new series, so it's hard to keep track of everything.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately,
yeah,
she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home. when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
If Rookwood even made it out of that cavern when it collapsed a couple videos ago. Or last video. The truth, I can't even remember. But yeah, we can worry about that later. Yeah, that went heavy, but I hope Nettie can get that most of that situated. Hey, bunch of dough. Where's all the bucks? It's just, I don't really want to know. Oh, there's one. Huh. Yeah, I hope Natty can get that situated. So what we can do about that, if she comes up with something, we'll be back with her anyway, so. But right now we need to go talk to Poppy about saving possibly
They will want to help.
Talk to the centaurs about saving a possibly extinct species. So
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
well, they are centaurs. So
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
alright. Oh crap. Well, Natty still needs something, but could you put away your wand?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Like to see you try. I've taken down bigger things than you.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Alright.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly
Yeah.
he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Alright, good to know. There's a lot of people actually want to discuss things with me, apparently. And Sebastian contacted me, saying that he needed to find me. And there's also It's also Natty again. What she wants, honestly, I have no idea. I guess let's go meet with Sebastian down in that, because, yeah, what happened last video was a little, not great. Alright, I have to go down here. And time to go to the Endercraft.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian,
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help.
Are you sure you didn't mean it?
Anne needs me more than ever.
Because, like
You
you said,
understand.
you have to mean
can
it
talk to
for
Ominous.
that curse,
Make him
for those
understand.
curses
He listens
to work.
to you. I
You
need
said
to be
that
with
multiple
Anne.
times. And deep down in your heart, I think you did mean it. Otherwise, that curse would have never worked on you. It would have blown back in your face, most likely. So, I'm pretty sure you actually meant it. So don't lie to me. Because that curse, it doesn't lie. It just doesn't work. You have to mean it for it to work. Like you've said multiple times. So... So, try not to lie to me like that, because you said it multiple times. You have to mean it for those curses to actually work. So,
don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
yeah, I still think you went a little too far, though.
Ominous?
What a mess.
Way before.
I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far.
Yeah,
It has to stop.
I'm sorry, Sebastian.
Very well.
You're a good guy,
Leave
but
it to me.
yeah, you kind
I'll
of
tell the headmaster.
overstepped.
Farewell for now. I shall be in touch.
Yeah.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Yeah. Well, let me know if
I
there's
can't
anything
believe
else
we
you
found
need.
ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Yeah, at least leave me out of it, because what happened between those two, I wasn't involved. He started shooting at me when I just showed up. I didn't even know what was happening. He just automatically assumed that was a part of it. I literally just got there when he showed up, pretty much. I had no idea what was going on. So technically, with me fighting him, that was on him because he assumed everything without even getting the full picture. So, yeah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Good to know. I guess I could go talk to Natty again. And see what else she needs. Which is probably quite a bit. Apparently something probably happened. I've just been writing back and forth, talking and discussing with people what I have in the last couple episodes, so.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Hey, good to know.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Off on another adventure.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course,
Finally.
the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Confringo. Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Alright. Yeah, I'll be over there soon. Why couldn't you shown up sooner? But apparently not. Alright.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so.
Alright.
I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a grap horn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Alright.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Are you kidding me? Jeez, this is probably going to take a while. A long while.
These rocks have seen better days.
Alright. Took a little bit of running, but I finally made it
This
over
must
here.
be the place.
There we go. Made it down with taking no damage. Great.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I expected. You felt that.
You are a fierce one.
Bombarda.
Are you calm? Apparently not.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
And now are you calm?
I need your help, friend.
Wow, you're a lot bigger than I expected. Wow. Alright.
Go!
Or do I have to go again? Whoa. Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
Cool. Awesome.
Revelio.
Nothing else?
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Was that the last trial? Or is there something else?
Revelio.
I'm serious. Is that honestly the last trial? Or is there a catch? That felt way too easy. Especially compared to the other 4. How did it go from difficult to actually pretty simple? Isn't that supposed to be reversed? Where it gets steadily harder as it goes on, not the other way around?
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganlock,
You okay? No, he is not okay. Far from it.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Oh. He's gone over the deep end. Whoa.
She's alive.
Hey, he used it. That spell. And it was sort of kind of necessary because she was not great. She went well over the deep end. So I think that one was justifiable. Sebastian doing to his uncle, on the other hand, not really. But that one,
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Well, I guess I'll head over and craft the Keeper's Wand. And everything, so, yeah.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Hopefully.
It is done.
No need to worry about anyone ever activating a trace of my house. I can't get my children to
Nice.
Just to see how Calliope has done her hair that day.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics.
Yeah, I'm
In
sorry
light
about the
of what Ranrock now
graphics
knows, you
making
must
it a little
agree
weird.
that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there?
None.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Well, Sebastian apparently got it wrong, and apparently his anger has gone the wrong way. It wasn't a goblin that cursed his sister. It was Rookwood. So, yeah. Maybe we should tell him about that. Maybe he'll ease up so much on the hating the goblins, because they're not all like that. Just like every species that's ever existed, there's always some good and some bad. They're not all the same. So yeah, we should probably talk to him about that. If I can make it out of here in one piece, because apparently they're a little angry.
Allow me to... Let's get this over, shall we? Things to do.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Slow.
I'm not incendiary!
Stupid one.
You stupid one. You can get out of this alive. No! I've never seen
Confree. Stupid.
no more happy days for you. How delightful. It's time to even the Aha! Back for more.
Potato.
You'll answer for this. Death from above. Expulsion.
Interior.
Conduct. Expulsion. Expulsion! Expulsion! How dare you do such a thing to me?
You should have joined me.
Did you feel that?
Well done for a child.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Impressive. This should be stupid one. Stand and fight me.
Bingo. Confringo. Crucio. Protego. Confringo. I super Bombarda.
To your knees.
Finished. Confringo. Crucio.
Accio. Findo.
Agile thing, aren't you?
Confringo. Serve your mistress.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
Imperial. Rookwood, don't go down easy. Confringo. Protego.
You can't hold out forever.
Incipient. Had enough yet?
You know what? I didn't want to use that, but bye. Not so much of a child anymore, am I?
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an L to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Yeah, on that note, yeah, I'll tell Professor Fig and everything and all them what happened. And all that. And all that in the next video. Yeah, there's a lot going on and all that. So, yeah, quite a bit going on actually. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys subscribe, stick around for future content. I really do. I hope you enjoy this series as much as I have. And I have a feeling that the series is coming to a close here shortly. Possibly next video, who knows? Either next video or the next one. It just depends on what happens, where this goes after I talk to Fig. But I'm pretty sure the next video would probably be the last one for this series. But if that's the case, I seriously hope you enjoyed this series and everything else. And I guess we'll see you right here in the next video. So subscribe. I hope you subscribe, stick around, hit that like button. And if you want to be notified for future content when it drops, then ring that bell. Makes a nice sound when you ring it, so ring it. And and all that, and I hope you guys stick with me and everything else. So hope you enjoy this video and everything else. So we will see you right here in the next video. Okay, bye.